previewing here at the auction. Listen, man, I want to thank everybody for that watch, that leave comments. I thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for that. Right now we're previewing here at the auction. It's cold. It's a Sunday. I decided to come out here on a Sunday. Brought the nephew out here on a Sunday to preview. Now, the reason why I want to preview, because we want to, hopefully you can hear everything well. We're looking at something that he want to personally get. Okay. What's the specs on this? What is it? Well, I know what it is. But what's the year? What's the year of it?
2010, 146,000 miles.
2010, 146,000 miles on it. It's a V6 on it. Now he looking to get this now. This is kind of like out the budget now. I would not recommend getting one like this right off the bat. So we're looking for this probably to go about 5,500. Okay. So we're gonna do a quick walk around. What's happening with you, Chris? We're doing a quick preview here. This is the Manheim, Georgia. So we're gonna do a quick preview and walk through this. Got a check engine light on this one. I'll pull the codes up on it later. Here's the interior. Decent interior. Smell ain't too bad. Okay, so now let's go through some stuff. We're gonna go through the facts and the real facts. We're gonna walk you through on how somebody really waiting on the inspection. Man, perfect. As soon as you get it, man, hit me up. We're gonna get out here together. Okay, listen. I'm gonna walk you through on how people really inspect cars at the auction. If somebody tell you they're going through detail after detail after detail after detail, they ain't damn doing it. It's cold right now. So we're gonna cut it off real quick. Let me show you. This is what you do when you get out here to the auction. Because first, before you lose your mind, you're gonna come out here to the auction, right? You're gonna see the car. First thing first, you're gonna look at the body of it. You want to catch any of the blemishes. Got some right here. You do a quick walk around. You're gonna take a look at the tires. Fun zone, what's happening with you, man? You're gonna look up here. We got some paint right here. That's fine. You're gonna look around the vehicle. You may check the threads on the tires, but again, those are all stuff that's not even major issues. Take a look at the top part of it. See if there's any hail damage. Different things like this. You're gonna walk through, like, okay, it's pretty decent. Look at the front. You're gonna, yep, check out the little blemish right there. Crank the thing up real quick. Let's see. You're gonna go in here. You're gonna look at the interior. Take a look at the interior. I don't care what nobody tell you. They're gonna stick their face in here and they're gonna try to smell it. You gonna crank that thing up. You gotta get the smell test. You got to smell it. You got to smell her. You got to see what she like. You got to smell her. Even though the smell really don't matter. Go from the different gears. Another thing you want to do, you want to go from the different gears. You go to reverse, go to drive.
Yeah.
You want to see how it moves from the gears.
It's going smooth in the gears.
It switches pretty smooth in the gears.
Yeah.
You can also hear it as well too when it's changing. Now, some auctions will let you drive them around. We technically could get in this and kind of drive us around with it, but it's kind of the weekend. I really don't want to draw too much more attention. Sometimes they okay, they not okay with you previewing the cars on the weekend, but it's just me and him right now, so I don't really see nobody else out here. You can cut it off. Now, if he locked these keys in the car, I'm gonna walk away from him. If he locked the keys in the car, I'm gonna turn around and walk away like I don't even know him. I will do it. I'll walk away. I don't even know this guy. So let's take a look at this. What you see?
One of the lights said something about the gas cap. Trying to see was it tight.
Hit the pop the hood on it. Let's see. Let's take a look and see. Now, as the type of miles that are on this is 145, this should go for somewhere around 5,200, 52, 5,300, but it's income tax. And y'all know how I feel about income tax time. He can't find her. You can't do it on him.
Had to look for that.
Had to look for it, boy. She a different type of girl.
Ain't that one like this before.
There you go. Yeah. Man. There you go. Take it down a little. Hold up. Take a break up. Bring it down. There you go. Did that with one hand on that thing. Okay. You got that 3.5. This should easily go. Now, also, you know, you want to check your fluids and stuff like that. You're gonna check your fluids. You check your oil and stuff. You'll check that. Those are the simple type of things that you're gonna check with it. You know. Now, the main thing with something like this, if it wasn't income tax time, for a straight up purchase, that's cool. For a resale, 55 is out of my limit right now. I wouldn't do this because not at 55. What's happening with you, man? How are you? Yes, sir. It is Sunday. And what better day than to be at the auction, taking a look at some stuff that's about to come up next week. Now, this is a nice car. It's a beautiful car. It's a 3.5. It's a V6. But again, this is not the type of vehicle that you want to just have on the lot for a quick sale. But you could, but this isn't something for a quick sale with it. So after you've done that, after you went around the car, you reviewed it, you took a look at everything with it. Here go another little blemish. Blemishes like this, that's nothing.
Yeah.
That's really nothing. You can buff those stuff out. Nobody cares with this. Now, man, gotta support, man. I appreciate that, man. You done went to church, you got your body and your soul right, so good. And now I'm finna come and give you a bunch of nasty words and be all disrespectful right after you done got out of church, man. Best way to end it. Best way to end the weekend. Now let me tell y'all, I have a hated company out here. It's Capital One. Capital One wants every single nickel and dime. The MMR, which is the Manheim Market Report, okay? That's when Manheim reviews all of their cars that have sold in that, for this particular model. So they average all the numbers up and they'll give you what the average sale is supposed to go for. Capital One sticks to that like it's like the Bible for them. So if numbers say 53, guess what? Capital One want 55. So I look for this car, and I'm also gonna do it when we actually come up for it. I'm actually gonna do the live tape on it. Live tape. Like this is 1985. A tape. None of everybody use tape no more. I'm sorry. We're gonna do the live stream on this. We're gonna do the live stream on this on Tuesday when this comes available for bidding. And I'm thinking it's gonna go for, you know, it's gonna go for 55. 55, 56. Honestly, I think it may go for 6. But our budget on this is what? What's the budget?
6 even. Right?
6,000. 6,000 is our budget on this. That's his budget, not my budget. I'm not buying cars for 6. Yeah. Okay. Can you, if it's no problem, sir, can you close that down with it? And
yeah, no problem.
how do you feel about this? This something you want? This something it?
Yeah, man. If it's in the budget, man, it's a go. But I like that charger too, though. I might like the charger a little bit.
Let me show y'all the charger. We got a few people on here watching. Let's go take a look at the charger. You tell me what y'all like. The Challenger there or the Charger? What was the number on the Charger? It was 56, 156.
The mile?
No, the number where it was parked at. It was at lane. It was lane 10, lane 9, 156. Okay, so it's over here.
Yeah, it was 9. I know it was 9. Look at this.
Any Camaros? Chris asked if there are any Camaros here. Chris?
Oh, yeah, we got Camaros.
Hell yeah, it's Camaros. But guess what? We ain't going to them.
I can't do anything.
There's nothing we gonna do with them. There's Camaros everywhere, Chris.
We might pass one on the way there.
We may pass several ones there, but guess what, Chris? We ain't going there.
Yeah, there's a lot of Camaros.
All right. My man YP said he said he likes the Challenger. He said the Challenger is already his.
Man, that Challenger nice, man.
Oh no, man. I'm a Chevy guy. I ain't got no problem with the Chevy. I got a problem with that price, Chris. YP done already said it's a wrap. He wants to. He said you should get the Challenger out with them. We finna see this Charger real quick.
The Charger nice too.
It's that price. It was $156. Now, see, here's the thing too, guys. Also, make sure you on for the creep around the corner on it. Now, YP, let me tell you, if you're gonna have second thoughts on this. Now, this is a 07 one. This is a 07. It's the RT with the Hemi on it. With the Hemi on it. Yeah, you're gonna trade, Chris. You're gonna get everything you need, baby. You're gonna get everything you need. Just take your patience and time and build your money up. Now, this one got the spoiler on it. Go to the back here. It's your 07.
07.
It's got 106. What's your obsession with these gas caps? What do you keep going to these gas caps? Shit, if the gas cap is right, I'm buying.
Gotta have the right gas cap.
Forget the body style. I want to see the gas caps. Give me that cap. Chris, he's obsessed with the caps, boy.
You only got 50,000 miles. The hell with that. How the cap?
How the cap is?
How the cap look?
Get in there and crank that thing up real quick. YP still ain't said nothing though. He a little mute on this one. He was like,
think about this.
It's like, I don't know. Yeah. He said, Challenger, you gonna have the ladies riding for you. His wife may not like that shit, but he right. He gonna have all the ladies riding with you.
We think about this RT. We think about the Charger. You like the Challenger better?
Challenger better.
I like them both, man. I like them both.
Now this is my nephew. This is my nephew right here. Nah, my son will be like, man, it's cold out here. I'm done with this. Let's go.
Why are we here right now?
Why are we basketball game to go to? Exactly. It was an autocorrect. We're gonna say your wife. We're gonna quote the quotations. We're gonna say your wife will like riding around in it. Cause yeah, she gonna be watching on the low. Yeah, I think she'll like this one too with it.
Yeah.
It's got the Hemi with it. And it's got 106.
106.
The thing on this is yeah, you know what, here's the thing. Every area is different when it comes to getting cars at a certain value. Every area is different. There's a ton of guys here in Georgia that they look for the $500 to $1,000 cars. Or $500 and $1,000 cars, do they really exist? Yes, they really exist. But believe me, you're going to go down in look and in value. And if you can get that clientele that will jump into it, then go for it. But you got to remember this. Yeah, Dale, the front cover do look a tad bit different. I see what you're saying, like right in from here to right here. The front cover looks a little bit different. We can pull the numbers up to see. But are there $500 and $1,000 cars? Yes, there are. Okay? You just have to be willing to say, okay, I'm willing to put money on this car that looks like shit. Okay? If you willing to say, hey, I'll do it, and you feel that you got a customer base that will buy it, go for it. But in some areas, you're gonna have a lot of competition. Like the area that I'm in, believe me, $500 and $1,000 is just not gonna sit there. Somebody else is gonna want it too. You're not coming up with you gotta remember this, you're not coming up with a secret plan that nobody knows about. This is not some revolutionary, brand new innovative plan that nobody at the auction knows about. The auction that I'm at, it's 2,000 cars that are gonna go from here. Even if you find the little auctions, There are people that are gonna be there, and they're gonna have the same thing in their mind too. Let me get a $500 car. And guess what? When everybody want a $500 car, that $500 car turns into an $800 car or to a $1,000 car. So yeah, Tim, they out there. You just gotta look. Oh yeah, you gotta remember this as well too. When you get a particular car for $500, you got that shit for a reason. It ain't just sitting there because it's a great car for $500. You may have to put some work into it. And the moment you put $1 into it, you no longer now have a $500 car. You got to add in all the fees. The one thing that I've noticed about a few dealers in this area is they don't know how to count. You can't say, I got an $800 car, you didn't fix this, fix that. It ain't $800 no more. So $500, $1,000 cars, they are out there. Let me show y'all a car that I'm actually looking at.
Go ahead and turn it off.
Yeah, you can turn it off. That's it. YP, you right. I mean, that's just a part of the game we got to deal with right now. I would love to get $600, $700 cars, but the #1 thing is, guys, don't just be focused on $500 cars. You're gonna let some really good deals go away. Set your number and stick to your number with it, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you, the most frustrating thing is if you go in there with the mindset that, okay, I'm about to get these $500, $300 cars, and that may not be the case. You may let a car go by that's $1,100 car, $1,200 car. You want to jump on that $1,100 car. You want to jump on that $1,200 car. Let's take a look and see what she got back here in the back.
Pretty clean back there.
Yeah.
Spacious.
See if she got that spare. Yeah. She got the battery and everything back here. Yeah, it's nice. So those are the 2 cars we're gonna bid on, but we're going for the Challenger. That's the one he wants. But again, look for your area. I think that other one that we was looking at. What's on your list? What's the other number that I put on your list?
Let's see.
But
did you put down that Pontiac you looking at?
No, not the Pontiac one with it.
I got lane 10 120, lane 10 172, lane 10 183.
Let's take a look at this one. Go to that lane 10. What'd you say, lane 10? Which one, 183?
Yeah. Which one was that?
You can definitely finance. Yeah, if you can find one for $800 like that, and if you are prepared to put that work into it to get it fixed, and it's a particular model that can handle the money that you have to put in to get it fixed, then yeah, that is that'll be a win for you. But yeah, in your area, it's definitely gonna depend on that. YP, perfect. That's perfect right there. Now, if you're gonna be able to 300 in 6 months, I mean, this is one that I was looking at right here. This is a perfect example of a car that's gonna go too damn high because it's tax season. This is a 2006 Kia Armada. It has 108,000 miles. It's a 06. Just has some weird little stuff on it. Body's in good shape. Any other time, I tell you, this car right here should go for $800 at the most. $800, but not in it, not right now. It may go for $13. Now, do I want to pay $13 for this? No. But if it comes up, and look, it got a little hail. It got some little hail dents right there. If it came up for $12 or $13, I would get it. I would get it. It has decent miles on it. Take a look at the interior. Yeah, they want to make them look like Jags and Benzes, and some people like that, you know. This got some little fake little wood stuff with it, but it looks nice in the interior. It looks decent inside, and the smell test it passed. It also has a sunroof. Got the little moon roof joint down. See, so something like that, that's a perfect car. If it wasn't income tax time, you could get that car for $800. You can get this one for $800 and then go look for another one for $800. And with all your fees and everything, you'll be looking at 2,000. You know, but this car, it's on my list. Hopefully I can get something like this, because this will be an easy sale for $2,400. If somebody wanted to come and do a note on it, they could, or they could come and buy it cash out, because we're at that time right now. I would like to do a note on it, something like this. But again, it won't go. On your list, what's the next number you got on your list?
After 183.
Yeah.
Lane 189.
Lane
11 208.
Let's look at lane 11 208, because we're pretty close to that. This is lane 10 right now. We're gonna go over to lane 11. I hope this isn't boring to y'all. This is just previewing. This is pretty much what you're gonna do. What's that?
Who asked about the Camaro?
Chris brought up the Camaro.
Went right ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna go to one of these Camaros. Chris, you talking about these Camaros out here? Let me tell you something, man. You got some rich taste, my friend. Chris, I do not do the repairs myself. I'm the business to sell cars, not to be fixing on them. I'm trying to find somebody that's gonna wield that wrench. It's not gonna be me. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yes.
Here we go. Let's take a look at this one. It's the SS joint. It's a 2015. No problem, Dale. That's what I'm here for, man. That's what we're here for. Look at this thing, boy. Chris, this thing nasty right here. She look real nice. Yeah. But again, this is out of the budget. It is. It's real nice. You want to crank that thing up, though? Let's get back in real quick. Please don't hit it in reverse.
Hey, look. It's a manual too. They had it in first gear.
They had it in first gear? Okay, it's a manual. Okay. Man, you looking at 2015? Well, that thing, that right. These probably gonna go for over 15. I know, boy, that exhaust, boy, that thing hit.
That thing came out loud enough?
But that thing came out right. That thing made me jump back a little bit. If y'all saw the little thing, boy, I had to do a little shake right there.
I had to check for nitrous, man, because they had the red switch on the inside.
Oh, it got a red switch on?
Yeah.
Let's take a look inside here. Yeah, they're about 40. Here's the thing, you rarely are going to get a deal on these vehicles here. If they're going for 40 on the street, the auctioneer is probably going to start this damn thing off at like 42,000. You know, especially since this one's already been modified a little bit. So this thing been modified a little bit. Since it's been kind of modified a little bit,
yeah,
gonna go high. All right, let's cut this thing off in now. Let's cut this off. Let's get to some real money. We're gonna cut this off. That was for you, Chris.
Yeah, we did that just for Chris.
We did that for Chris right there, boy. If you ain't never said this channel ain't never done nothing for you, Chris, we just did something else for you. Everybody ain't doing that for you.
Yeah, crank up, man. We checked it for nitrous.
We checked the nitrous and everything. He said thank you. He said thank you. All right, what number
was lane 11 208.
11 208. Okay. Now this is one I got on my list. How many will we have out on full time? Okay, that I saw that. I saw that one for you. I saw that one for you. This is the one I had on the list for you. I'm finna answer that real quick for you, Tim. It had 120 on it. You want to take a look at that one? It's a 2010. It got one. Okay, so here's the thing, Tim. I'm glad you brought that up. I have a very low overhead, but I still have expenses, office expenses and house expenses. I need about 15 cars running concurrently on financing. Okay, 15. Okay. If you able, you have to add up your numbers. This is a 100% numbers game, okay? You know how they say women. What's that?
So I want to go 6 with it, but if it's in the, you know, if it's
Go 6 on this?
no, I wouldn't go 6, but if it's, you know, at a crazy unreasonable price,
Okay.
I do it.
If it's about 55, I doubt this will go 55 or even with that 120 on it.
Yeah, that probably go. This will probably go with like 7.
This is probably gonna go about 6.5 or 7.
6.5, yeah.
Probably 7.
Yeah, I'll probably stick with challenging that.
Okay. Challenge and charge. Okay.
Yeah.
Because this may be a little bit out the range. Okay, Tim, listen, it's just like this, man. Me personally, I had 6 cars financed out. But what's gonna happen to you is you're gonna have cars fall off the list. You're gonna have some stay on the list. Okay? Now, I had 3 fall off. So currently right now I have 3 on. I gotta replace those 3 ASAP. I gotta replace them as T.I. would say ASAP. ASAP, okay? ASAP. I got to get them replaced. Okay. My goal by the end of this year, I mean, because I'm doing this all my own money. My goal at the end of the year, honestly, is to have about 30. 30. I'm realistically speaking 30, because I'm doing all of it myself. No. So, take a look at it. I'm gonna have to add it back on the list. I put this one on the list too for him. These wheels.
Oh, the wheels probably gonna jack it up, huh?
I'm thinking the wheels, the rims will definitely take it up.
Yeah.
And as funny as this may sound, but the color's gonna take it up as well too. So yeah, Tim, listen, man, just add up your numbers.
See if you got any check engine lights on there.
Yeah, not easy as in Dale, I would say not easy as in you being able to manage those accounts. I'm ready to bring somebody in. I can't wait to bring somebody in. When I get 20 on the books, I want to bring somebody in so they can manage those accounts. Right now, as a one-man show, I can manage up to about 20. Chris, it's all about how many cars you can get in. How many cars you can get in. If I get a car in, I'm trying to get it out. Y'all see I got that CTS. I just repoed that. I'm trying to get that out. I need to bring something else in. My goal is 2 per month right now. And the reason why it's 2 per month, it should be able to go up to about 3 and 4. But I have to wait until payments come in, because I just started doing these payments with it. And it's been working.
They hit a dog or something.
They hit something, got some hair.
Animal. You see the little furs right there?
Yeah. They took out some animal.
They took it out. Boy.
He ain't make it too well. Get down there with it.
Yeah, they took him out.
He ain't make it. It's some dog running around here, half-ass naked. Oh, okay. How much for the payments? How much do I do the payments with it? I do it like this. I give people 2 weeks to make all full payments with it, but I give them the option. The one thing you don't want to do, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Do not give people 30 days to pay, because they will not do it. They will not do it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Do not give people 30 days. Okay. You get all your payments within 2 weeks, or you can do the weekly thing. I check people's make sure they got a job. That's just how I feel comfortable with that. Nobody's really done me wrong but one person. And that was on my first car. And I went and got that back. And I'm finna have it back out on the streets. This right here is a 2008. Has 200,000 miles on it. The inside is a homeless man's dream. It looks horrible. Again, this is money. Hopefully, as dirty as this is, somebody will see this and want to pass up on it. Queen is in the house. Angel, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Thank you. We are previewing cars here at the auction, and we gave Chris a treat.
232.
Silverado. This is a lot.
Yeah.
It's got 232,000 miles on it. You would think this would go good, but it's a Silverado. It's still gonna go for 7. And with the tires, it's still gonna go for about 7,000.
Yeah.
It still has nice tires, beautiful thread on the tires, and everything. So right now, let's take a look at that number. What was on the list? What was the number?
Lane 11 Lane 11 208.
We're looking for 208. Let's go back down here. Lane 11 208. And this is something I was looking for. I think you may have saw it. Yeah, I think you just looked at it. I'm gonna go in person to this auction. I'm gonna go in person. Okay. Now here's one I got on my list. Take a look at this. This is a 2008 153. Okay. This is one of those Uplanders. This is Chevy Uplander. Now, the report saying that this should go for $1,200. Okay. It's income tax time. So I'm gonna add another $500 on that. This may go for $1,700. I don't want to pay $1,700. Yeah, Tim, I'm gonna be going I'm gonna be doing this one in person. I'm gonna do this in person because we want to get him that get him his little dream car right there. Oh, yeah. So let's take a look at this. Let's do take a look at the inside. Whoa, YP, that's something new. Let me tell you something here in Georgia. Let me tell you, when it comes to repo in Georgia, anytime you default on the loan, I can come and get that thing. It could be a day, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes. I can come and get it. Now, the thing is, I have to wait 10 days before I can sell it, though. I can't resell it until after the 10 days. I have to give you 10 days to come back and, you know, be right with me on the loan. But other than that, we can come get that thing anytime. Be late on it if you want to. YP, you can go back and get that thing. Don't worry about that. 30 days default. Good Lord, man, we'll go broke. Yeah, you gotta watch that, man. That's real tough right there because 30 days could go over actually into 60. Yeah, that's a tough one. So yeah, you be careful on that. Make sure to try to combat that, make sure you get a little bit more on that down payment, just on the safe side. Try to get you an extra month on your down payments. So whatever you're going to put on for your down payments, put that extra month on them as well too, just so you can try to have some cover for yourself. So this is a 2008 153 on it. You don't mind cranking this thing up, do you? Let's see if we can hear what it sounds like. You guys got to understand too. I'm going to tell y'all something real quick, man. Now, man, it's cold as hell out here. Let me give y'all the real right here. Man, it's cold. Hey, I'm from Georgia, you know. This is not supposed to be this type of weather, man. This is cold. Is the clarity on the live stream pretty decent? I hope the clarity on this live stream is halfway decent. Okay, good. Okay. Here. Oh boy. How many miles? 153 on it. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. Now here's another thing. This is the reason why I like to do this, because this is what customers do. I hear what it's doing. Yeah, man, YP, that's crazy. Check engine light on? Yeah. Now, see, a vehicle like this, right now, I'm gonna pass on this one. And the reason why, you can cut it off. Let me tell you why I will pass on this one right now. It has a check engine light on. Okay. Has a check engine light on. And not only is it a check engine light on, it sounds horrible. But
RPM going up and down.
yeah, it could have definitely been a water pump. The RPM's going up and down. Could have been a water pump noise. Now, here's the reason why. It sounds very whiny. Let me tell you. Reason why you pass up on this one. Because the price. If this was not an income tax time, you may want to take a chance on that if you could get that one for a $700 or $800. But right now, you're going to get it for over 12, and then you're going to have to look into trying to replace a water pump or something like that. That's going to be another $300-400. It's that type of vehicle is not worth it. So that's something we pass. Let's see what the next one is.
220.
220.
Back
this way.
Doing.
Yeah. Yeah, this 211. Take a look at 220. Let me tell you, you want to crank them up. You want to see. You do not. Let me tell y'all the number one thing you don't want to do. And please try to stop yourselves from doing this.
What's it did?
Oh, we went by it?
Like 220 right here.
220? No, this 223.
Oh, yeah.
220 would have been back here. 220 is right here. You sure I put 220? Yeah, I put 220 on it.
Oh, this right? The Audi?
The Audi.
Oh,
okay, now this is something that I normally definitely would not get because of these rims.
somebody will buy it, man.
Somebody will buy this. This is
will.
one of these questionable cars with this right here.
I just looked at it, actually. I didn't know it was on your list, though.
This was on the list.
Yeah, I just looked at it.
Okay. Now, is this a vehicle that y'all would even try to? Oh yeah, let me tell you something. I have gambled on it. Let me tell you something, Chris. I have gambled at the line, and that's why I'm telling y'all right now. Gambling at the line is just what we just said. It is a gamble. You have to be very careful with gambling at the line. If all your cars go through, you at the line, you're gonna want to bid. Cause I've done it. Let me tell you something. It was kind of clean inside. I won on a few. And I have gotten burned on a few as well too. But the majority of the ones I've gotten burnt on, guess what? Come from the line. When you get them from the line, you're gonna get it. It's gonna get you. Let me tell you something right here now. For all my Mexican brothers. Now, I think my Mexican brothers may have definitely had a design into this one here, okay? Shouts out to all my Mexican brothers out there. I rise with my brown people. Shouts out to y'all, but I think y'all definitely had your hands in this one.
Yeah, they got it. Look like he's been lowered to the ground, huh?
No, Tim. I'm on Mr. Happy Face. I'm gonna tell you this with it. I watched some DR's videos. I definitely think that what he's saying is accurate and true. You know, he's showing you what he does, and I definitely think some of the stuff is true. What you have to do is just pull out some of the content that you feel like you can work with. And because I've listened to a lot of folks, let me tell you something. I listen to a lot of folks, man. I've seen some people out here lying their ass off. They don't show you no cars. They don't show you nothing. Okay. It depends on your area and if you're able to get these cars. But the number one thing you got to worry about is, and this is what nobody talks about, when you get a car in, as soon as you start working on it, that's going to increase the price of the vehicle. Okay. Not all customers are going to like junk beat up cars. Some will. Okay. But yeah, I definitely watch DR. And I definitely watch RD, and I think what he's saying is definitely accurate. But you got to also remember this too now. He's been doing it for a while. So you just have to take your time and find your groove, and you'll be able to start packing them in like that as well too. But I'm gonna tell you one of the key secrets. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you one of the secrets is if you can find that auction that you can be able to get cars with these high miles on it and not a lot of people bidding. Okay, if you can't find that auction, you're gonna be in trouble. but I definitely think that's a pretty good resource to go to pull out the little information that you need. Like even with my stuff as well too. My office rent is $295. Y'all may not have $295 office rent. You know, I've lost money. What's the next one? 252. I have lost money, but the financing part has definitely kept me afloat. The financing part is where it's definitely at. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right here, man. I'm gonna tell y'all the 100% truth. I'm gonna be 100 with you all the way, because I'm not the type of person that I don't need a lot. I already seen it. Let's go over there to it. He already seen it. Yeah, he already seen something to call his attention. You know this one. This is that young boy look right here. So little young boys look at this. I walked by this thing. The young boy was like, ooh, ooh.
Didn't think you heard me, man.
Look, oh, I heard you. This that young boy look. This ain't for me, man. I'm almost 40 years old, man. I ain't doing this. What's the numbers on it?
Ain't on the front.
Oh, Chris, come on. Oh, Chris got the young boy spirit in him too.
Chris like it too?
Yeah. Yeah, Chris think this is a head turner too. Yeah. Me and YP, we old school. YP, we like, nah, come on now, y'all too. Yeah, we good on that one now. We professional here. Oh boy. Little yes sir said that's that thing clean, boy. Oh, you got another young one. Here another young one.
This one got 175 on it.
He said that thing clean.
2010, I believe. Who said it?
You got another young boy. He ain't got a trucker with you. Got a trucker him, boy.
Said it clean.
That trucker say that thing clean, boy. How many on it?
175,000. I think it was 2,000.
Let me tell y'all something really quickly as well too. When you get these cars, because my battery's about to die, I hate that this got to end real quick, but let me tell y'all something real quick. Biggie had a song. It's an old school saying. YP know what I'm about to say right now. Okay. Young, yeah, so the trucker boy, he say 36. He still got his young boy on. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Let me tell you something. I don't believe in driving the inventory. You never get high off your own supply. Guys, you don't do it. All right, fellas. This phone's about my battery died. I hope y'all enjoyed this. 30 seconds is about to cut down. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for watching this. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, leaving good comments and everything, man. Thank y'all so much. Peace.